Coming to you live from the Tino Studios in Minooka, Illinois. I'm your host, Bucky Shanks, and this is Tino Tonight. Welcome everybody to the postseason edition of Tino Tonight. As I have mentioned in the Discord, this year has just been tough on time. New addition to the family as well as some changes at work have completely derailed my usual schedule. I do apologize for the missing videos this season, but we are at the very least going to end this season strong. That being said, the layout for the postseason will go as follows for the schedule and videos. Tonight, we start week 14, and I will reveal the playoff bracket and the lucky 16 teams that will begin their journey tonight for the Tino NCAA Championship. Week 15, I will reveal the minor bowls. The draft pick battles will begin. The championship bracket will advance to the Elite 8. Week 16, I will reveal the major bowls, and the championship bracket will advance to the Final Four. Week 17, the national championship will be on full display. 2 teams will play for it all, while 48 others will sit back and just be jealous. And now that we got that out of the way, let's not waste any more time. Let's find out who is in the Sweet 16. Starting us off, the number 1 seed Pac-12 champion UCLA Bruins. Led by head coach Brian Jones with a career record of 40-13, the Bruins are making a 4th consecutive playoff appearance as they look to get past the Elite 8 for the first time. The Bruins have 3 straight seasons of at least 10 wins, looking to knock them off. Out of the Big Ten, the number 16 seed Purdue Boilermakers, led by head coach Connor Petschke with a career 23-25 record, the Boilermakers are in the playoffs for the 2nd consecutive year. They got bounced in the first round last year, looking for better success this season, but will have to complete the 16-1 upset, which has not yet happened in Tino NCAA. Coming in at number 8, the champions of the Big 12, the Oklahoma Sooners. Led by Tino legend Kenny Bellafuck with a career 40-16 record, Bellafuck has the Sooners in the playoffs for the 3rd time. The 2019 national champions come in looking for their 2nd career title after getting knocked off in the Final Four last season by eventual champion Penn State. And the Sooners will take on the number 9 seed Oregon Ducks. Led by Jack Lang with a career 39-16 record, Oregon is back in the playoffs for the 3rd time. Last year they got knocked off in the opening round by South Carolina. The Ducks and Sooners haven't met since the 2019 national championship game. Longtime rivals fight for a shot at the Elite 8. Coming in at number 5, the runners-up in the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. Head coach Kevin Laramatis has a career record of 25-24 and making his first career playoff appearance. The Bulldogs have been slow but steady climbing, 3 wins in 2019, 5 wins in 2020, 7 wins in 2021, and 10 wins so far in 2022 resulted in an appearance in the SEC title game and a playoff appearance. And they will be taking on, out of the Pac-12, the number 12 Washington State Cougars led by Austin Scott. Austin has a career 26-23 record and make their 2nd career playoff appearance. We last saw them in the playoffs in 2019. Next up, the SEC champs come in at number 4, the Tennessee Volunteers led by Mark Bolin with a 41-12 career record. Making his 3rd career playoff appearance, Mark is looking to escape the Elite 8 for the first time. But first things first, they will need to get past the number 13 Oklahoma State Cowboys, led by Todd Husky with a 25-23 career record and making their first trip to the playoffs. The 8 wins have the Cowboys riding high with their best season yet. Beating Tennessee would be quite the upset. And let's take a look at the top half of the bracket. Next up, the number 6 seed, the Big Ten champion Penn State Nittany Lions. Led by future Hall of Famer Scott Babowich, a Tino NCAA best 43-14 career coaching record, back-to-back national champions, and if they win it again this season, I'm going to sound like I'm advertising a Tommy Mansky video, back-to-back-to-back national titles. Babbo is making his 3rd straight trip to the postseason and has a perfect 8-0 record in the playoffs. Looking to knock this monster off, out of the ACC, the number 11 seed Clemson Tigers. Led by Tino OG Dave Labby with a career 34-17 record, Clemson returns to the playoffs for the first time since 2020. A 1-1 playoff record, and there isn't a bigger 2nd win to get than to knock off the back-to-back champions. Next up, the ACC champion Virginia Tech Hokies as the 3 seed. Led by David Llewellyn with a career mark of 36-17, the Hokies are making their 3rd playoff appearance and are looking to get past the Elite 8 for the first time. They will need to avoid the number 3 seed jinx. The 3 seed is 0-3 lifetime in Tino NCAA playoff history. It's a short 3, soon-to-be 4-year history, but history nonetheless. Let's see what they're going to play. The number 14 seed out of the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, led by Steve Niezgoda, with a 34-17 career record and making their 2nd career playoff appearance. They have the lucky 14 seed on their side, as this seems to be like the college basketball version of the 12-5 upset. The Cyclones have not had much postseason success, though, as they are 0-2 in bowl games and 0-1 in the playoffs. Out of the Big 12, the number 7 seeded Baylor Bears, led by the gentleman Lanny Strong. One of 5 coaches in the 40-win club with a 41-13 mark, Lanny has his Bears in the playoffs for the 3rd straight year with a 3-2 playoff record. Came up just short last year and fell to Penn State in the title game. They look to go on a run again, but first they need to get past the number 10 seed USC Trojans out of the Pac-12, led by Jason with a 14-32 career record. After winning 6 games in their first 3 seasons, the Trojans doubled up their best season ever by going 8-4 this year. Their first taste of the postseason won't be easy, as Baylor is 35-7 in its last 42 games. Welcome to the show, USC. Next up, the number 2 seed, the runners-up in the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, led by Cam Bishop with a career 39-14 record. After spending the first couple of years fleecing the ACC in trades, the Seminoles are starting to see the rewards. Starting the first 2 years, 15-10, they've gone 25-4 their last 2 seasons, and now everyone is starting to see what I've been saying. The Seminoles are one of 2 teams that have made the playoffs in all 4 seasons, with the other being UCLA. No shocker here, no shocker here, Bucky, that they are the 1 and 2 seeds. Now that being said, Cam is only 1-3 in his 3 playoff appearance. Could this be the Tino NCAA version of Marvin Lewis? They will be taking on the 15 seed out of the Big 10, the Maryland Terrapins, led by the Turtle Man, Peter Pace. With a career record of 22-26, Petey has his Turtles in the playoffs for the first time, and they look to keep building on the best season in Maryland history. And now let's get a look at the bottom half of the bracket. That'll do it for the playoff edition of Tino tonight. The playoff bracket has been revealed. Good luck to the 16 teams fighting for a national championship. The bounty has been placed on Penn State's head, so if somebody wants to go ahead and claim that, that would be fantastic. And then for everybody here in Buckingham Palace inside the Tino Studios, as always, I'm your host, Bucky Shanks. Good night, everybody.